we believed in the afterlife, and for those of us who are so close to God, we could practically lean over and make out with her. My church is sick of bloody crusades to the march of drum corps. I'm starting a church that gets pissed off and starts thumb wars. A church that gets Mondays off for religious reasons. A church that throws foam parties and elevators to learn about praise. The roof is on fire. We'll dance as it burns for 8 magical days. And no offense to Gideon Bibles, but my church goes into hotel rooms and fills the drawers to the top with chocolate pillow mints. At my church, if you choose to come to Sunday school, you don't learn about hell. Oh, hell no. You just eat Jesus and Jon Stewart-shaped potato chips and watch Chappelle's show. My church had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook. But we partied really hard last weekend, and I think we left them at the restroom in Chuck E. Cheese. So now I just go by a picture of a heart that I found on a bar napkin. My church hung out with your mama last night, and I gotta say the creator is a beautiful woman. She's got daughter tattooed on her left bicep and son on her right. My church is at the center of the planet and has the most amazing stained glass windows. The glass is the core of the ocean. The colors are when you look up and you see blue and a manatee and a forest canopy and Tony Montana. What's up, Tony Montana? By the way, Tony Montana comes to my church and forgets he left his Coke in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven on Hendrix's broken guitar. My church gets fucked up on communion wine and then asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together, and in my church, if you suicide bomb yourself to smithereens, you still get 17 virgins in a room to yourself, but you and 17 virgins have to go and play Star Fox together. My church got beat up by the skateboard kids for being a rollerblade kid, but rolled to school the next day on one skate and 2 crutches, true to the fight, with a fist in the air screaming, "Fruit Booters unite." My church can feel its pulse in its fingertips, has 3 stomachs because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. My church has a full-ass love bladder and always has to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. My church will not resurrect your dead hamster, play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I can turn water into Kool-Aid. And I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult, and everyone drinks the Kool-Aid, and everyone dies! But for some people, the Kool-Aid doesn't kick in until you're 105, surrounded by everyone who matters most to you. Yes, some of us go early, but at my church, you have to think about that possibility, because my church makes you scared. And I'm talking like those waves of fear, like you're lying at bed at night, and you pull the covers up to your neck, and your blanket is a tsunami of terror, and you start hyperventilating, thinking about how you're getting older way faster than your dreams are getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, about how fat your stomach is, about how much it's gonna suck to eventually lose the power to think, about all the amazing things we do at our church. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, sleep's not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body be usable, your body be suitable, your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. So don't delete your text messages. You might read them over on Sunday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious experience. Thank you. Listen. Salud. One day you opened up your eyes inside of you, inside a world, inside a universe you didn't get to choose. You didn't get to pick the rules or pick the past or set the pace or cast the cast and crew. You didn't get to pick your starting place. And though it was a race you didn't understand, you simply lined up on the blocks, and when the pistol popped, you ran, and when you tripped and dropped, you picked yourself up off the ground and picked your scabs and knew you had to pick a plan to end what you began. As you got older, there were days of cold surrender, days of shrugged whatevers folded in with days of shocking splendor, but as time advanced, the lovely days were covered up from view by an advancing melancholy haze that hovered near the dew. Yet there were moments. There were these pure arresting moments when you stepped outside your head, outside your pain, outside control, outside the bullshit, out of body, out of rage, outside the need to get it. Get it? You will never get it! That's okay.
Have you felt a little off today? Had a lot to say, but wound up talking to yourself. I've been hunting for a kindly ear, but couldn't find one near, and wound up talking to myself.
Had a little spot where you were going through a lot. Wanna shove it to the bottom, but the trouble gonna bubble to the top. Then the bubble gonna pop, and the hustle never ever gonna stop. Cause you get up in the morning, get ahead, to get to bed, and then you do what other gonna till the moment that you drop. You need a plot, what you wanna witness with this life you got. You kicked and fought, trying to get up in your skin and pick this lock. That ticking clock, lets you know the bitch you got these situations which you issue. Someone fit too quick should sit you down and talk. Ever wonder who's the crazy one? People walking to work as if nothing is off. But if your person really got it, you would be cracking a bottle as a buddy said and looting from shots. Other times you're alone, knowing nobody's home, but you walk around muttering under your breath, taking gas. It should say, yeah, goddamn it, goddamn it, goddamn it, just whispering soft. Did you ever get lost, deep in your thoughts? Triple when you think about the cost of seeing this through? When you tie your stomach in a knot that you don't know what to undo? But do you ever have another moment after that? When you can see there's no one way this has to be? Or maybe that's just me.
Have you felt a little off today? Had a lot to say, but wound up talking to yourself. I've been hunting for a kindly ear, but couldn't find one near, and wound up talking to myself.
We're getting close to the end of our set, and you guys have been fucking amazing. We're gonna finish strong for you right now. And if you hadn't noticed, the theme that we keep hitting on over and over again is love in our set. Our world has so many fucking distractions right now, and so many people pretending and acting like we're all different from each other and finding reasons to argue, but our core is about love, it's about understanding, it's about living in the present moment. So what I need right now is your fucking energy. If you are alive, take your hand, put it in the goddamn sky, and rock out with us. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, yeah. When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, yeah.
I've seen a person go to shows and raise a lighter app. But if you're at my concert, please don't ever try that crap. Let's set fire to the heavens, turn the motherfucking speakers to 11. This is Spinal Tap. The future might defeat me. The internet can eat me. Really tastes like chicken, wanna bite the hand that feeds me. And I say me, play my CD, yes indeed, we be greedy. And it's tragic that we on, we got every gadget, but don't care there's magic in a pot. Cause it's been getting so hot, I can feel the slow rock. But let's not die before we get to fuck a robot.
Cause we all need something to live for, something to live for, something to live for. Said we all need something to live for, something to live for. When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, glowing screens, yeah. When the sun burns out, we'll light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, yeah.
There was a time before the pot really got strong. Before the hippies got just talking long. Before the people talked in English out in Hong Kong. Before the holy Dalai Lama had a .com. Before God's death got it out with God's mind. Before he made us pretty things always to drop bombs. Before the war crimes, the rich and poor times. I'm talking in the land before time. But then the planet lost its baby fat and got crazy. And we've been acting like some Frady cats a lot lately. Something will kill us like cigarettes or the commies maybe. Or maybe AIDS or scabies, rabies or zombie babies. Even the KGB pray we read from ADD. Waiting to bathe in Hades, no army or navy saving me. And I can't tell a little victories from epic fails. It's either heaven or hell and I can't make heads or tails. Oh, we're useless. no excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. Oh, we're useless, no excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. So raise your peace sign if you're not useless. Raise your peace sign, no excuses. We took the peace sign, reduced it to deuces. Make some fucking noise for Max Miller, Lord of the Trumpet. So put your fucking peace sign down yet! Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up!
When the sun burns out, we light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens, glowing screens. When the sun burns out, we light the world with tiny glowing screens. Tiny glowing screens.
Everybody say fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up.
Say fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up.
Say fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up.
Scream fuck shit up.
Fuck
One
shit
more time,
up.
say fuck shit up.
Fuck shit up.
Make some fucking There's 7,046,000,000 people on the planet, and most of us have the audacity to think we matter. Hey, hear the one about the comedian who croaked? They stabbed him in the heart. Just a little poke. But he keeled over because he went into battle wearing chainmail made of jokes. Hey, hear the one about the screenwriter who passed away? He was giving elevator pitches and the elevator got stuck halfway. He ended up eating smush sandwiches they pushed through a crack in the door, repeating the same crappy screenplay idea about a talking dog till his last day. Hey! Hear the one about the fisherman who passed? He didn't jump off that ledge, he just stepped out into the air and then pulled the ground up towards him really fast. Like he was pitching a line and went fishing for concrete. The earth is a drum and he's hitting it on beat. The reason there's smog in Los Angeles is because if we could see the stars, if we could see the context of the universe in which we exist, and we could see how small each one of us really is against the vastness of what we don't know, then nobody would ever audition for a McDonald's commercial again. And then where would we be? No frozen dinners and no TV, and is that a world we want to text in? Either someone just microwave popcorn, or hear the sound of 1,000 people pulling their heads out of their asses in rapid succession. The people are hunched over in Boston. They're starting screen printing companies and app stores in San Francisco. They're grinning in Los Angeles like they got fish hooks in the corners of their mouth. But don't paint me like the good guy, because every time I write, I get to choose the angle that you view me and select the nicest light. You would not respect me if you heard the typewriter chatter, tap, tap, tapping through my mind at night, the same stupid tape loop of old sitcom dialogue and tattered memories of some girl I got to grind on in high school, filed carefully on rice paper. My heart is a colored pencil, but my brain is an eraser. I don't want a real girl, I want a tracer from a catalog. Truth be told, I'm unlikely to hold you down, because my soul is a crowded subway train of people. You decided to get to the next one that rolls through town. I'm joining a false movement in San Francisco. Francisco, I'm frowning. And hunched over in Boston, I'm grinning in Los Angeles like I got fish hooks in the corners of my mouth. And I'm celebrating on weekends because there are 7,047 million people on the planet. And I have the audacity to think that I'm mad, or I know it's a lie. But I prefer to the alternative because I got a tourniquet tied on my elbow. I got a blunt wrap filled with compliments and I'm burning it. You say go to sleep, but I've been bouncing off my bedroom wall since I was hecka small, where every agent wants it tucked inside myself like Russian nesting dolls. My mother is an 8-year-old girl. My grandson is a 74-year-old retiree whose kidneys just failed, and that is the glue between me and you. That is the screws and nails. We live in a house made of each other, and if that sounds strange, that's because it is. Will somebody please freeze time so I can run around turning everybody's pockets inside out? And remember, you didn't see shit!
Be true, and if you won't, fuck you. Burn your clothes. Open the wine.
Close your eyes. Freeze time! You're officially welcome to grab your crutches. Synchronize your watches and pour us a couple scotches. People stealing statues can't catch you, your pockets empty. In the pack with bloody moves, some troubles like an Annie. While I take a crack and pack at the beat to jack up the cover hard, yes. You're screaming floating bullets with a butterfly net up cause Annie's screaming. Positive, cut out the sound deposit, the slow's on the ground. I'm positive that we don't fuck around. We go scooping up the diesel, then we get a stick and taker. Forever stuck in anchor like Beatles get stuck in amber. Hold it like a dog, the iceberg is sure to sinker. Hold it right beside the temperatures, fighting the spread of cancer. I love people's engagement, some babies my friends will make it. We could get it lamer, days could get it later, like it's being labor. Quit! Music come through to a party, you bring it through, bring it on me. You live inside of the heart, the future could never harm me, we'll never target. Later, early, don't worry, we'll wait, cause we're in no hurry to see the pretty day. I sit outside and watch the pigeons shitting tiny airplanes hanging in the sky, and then I hit a McCartney show and trip up how his arm is super glued to his guitar, and then I enjoy the lovely view and stand there for a month or two. My headphones looping, lovely do or repeat. I might not die if we try to while I'm just diorama. We'll buy all the time we want and then spend it all to move this crowd to join us converse to the Church of Blessed concerts and to conjure up some conversation. Yes, I'm proud. My country is my heart, and so in every combination we all rep a combination. That is how I know that all we lovers and we shepherds join together now in a holy congregation. Everybody stop right now. Some days I throw my hands up like this shit right here was hopeless. Today I throw my hands up like this shit right here's the dopest. I never sold my family's souls, I'm taking hocus pocus. I focus love on what is whole and chase for magnum opus. There's so much more to life before I leave this gun behind me. Right now I'm feeling finer than Aaliyah in the 90s. Today I'm feeling firmly, like my faith could never burn me. Like I'm out to move the mountain just by glaring at its stern. San Francisco used to seem bigger than Jupiter, give me some. From the view of an atom, the human body is a universe. Show me some. How impossibly big it be. This symmetry, this brutality. The beauty and synergy in me. Now what we'll live to see. I know nothing can limit me. Just think everything ever for your death. Times infinity! You guys have been amazing. If anyone wants to stick around.